Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
Today we've got another What Else review for you. Today we're going to review the movie
Joker,
starring Joaquin Phoenix, directed by Todd. What's his name? Todd
Williams. I don't know. I don't know. I just randomly picked a last name.
You know who did it.
Yeah.
Todd.
Oh, yeah. Todd.
I mean, we're friends, so me and Todd, we're on a first name basis.
Right. First name basis.
God, I hope his first name's Todd.
It is Todd.
Anyways,
I can't think of his last name.
Let's jump right into it. Bethany, can we even give a synopsis of this movie or get it started?
Yeah, so we can so this is a spoiler-free review.
Spoiler-free review.
So no spoilers. If you haven't seen it, that's fine. We're not going to spoil anything. So spoiler-free synopsis would be, this is the story of the Joker.
This is
one telling of
right
of the Joker and how the Joker evolved into becoming the Joker,
into a Batman villain.
Yes.
So instead of saying this is the origin story of the Joker, you might say this is an origin story of the Joker.
Yeah. So it's important to point out that this does not fall in any kind of DC cinematic universe timeline.
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet. So
there could be sequels.
There might be
prequels.
Who knows? Who knows what they have? Probably not. But yeah. So this, if you're watching it and you're trying to figure out the timeline with all the other DC films, don't, because it's completely independent of that.
Completely independent.
Yes. So that's really the only good, that's the only thing I'll say that.
Okay.
About kind of where.
Well, let's go right into opinions then.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I was riveted. I was so captivated by Joaquin Phoenix's performance as the Joker in this film. It was so great. There were several moments throughout the movie that really kind of made my heart break for him.
I liked the movie. I think you liked it more than I did.
I loved it. Oh God, I loved it. I can't wait to watch it again. It was that good.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it looked great.
Yes.
Right? I thought it was superbly acted by Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He's
outstanding.
He's really the main character of the movie.
Performance.
There's really not a lot of other characters doing a lot of other stuff.
There's really not.
He carries him.
Yes, he carries it very well.
Right.
Yes, he carries the entire film. Single-handedly.
I thought the sound design was great.
Yes.
With the visuals and the sound, it really puts you in a mood for the movie. This movie really sets a tone, and it really tells you how to feel.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And the tone is very consistent.
The tone is very consistent.
It's a consistent tone. I didn't feel
the movie's very
jilted or confused while I was watching it. Yeah.
Dark and uncomfortable, and there's not a whole lot of levity in the movie.
No, not a lot of levity. So, yeah, kind of surprising for a film about the Joker. There's really not a lot of levity, but that works to its advantage, I think, because it was such an outstanding, dark performance by Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Sure. The problems I have with the movie are small, and they're really more about the universe than the movie itself.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like that it's a movie on its own,
right?
Or that I don't like that it's a movie on its own. You know what I mean? It doesn't tie into a larger universe.
I'm glad that it's a movie on its own because, let's face it, the DC cinematic universe, they're not exactly batting 1,000. So I think it's great that it is so set apart from a lot of the garbage movies that we've seen, because it was completely unexpected. And I really hope that in the future they kind of takes take a page out of the book for the Joker movie, because I feel like maybe it would help their future films.
Right. I agree with that.
I don't know how. I'm not articulating very well.
I'm also,
you know what I mean?
I'm also the mind that, oh, great, this is a great DC character and a great story. I would like to see more of it.
Yeah.
I didn't leave this movie 100% satisfied. Does that make sense?
Left you wanting more.
It left me wanting more.
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
So this movie is only about
God, it was so good.
85% satisfying to me.
Yeah.
Because it's a villain's origin story, so there's no...
It doesn't there's not like a closure.
There's not a closure. It's like, oh, this is where the movie begins.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
By the end.
Right.
Not that there wasn't a full movie that,
yeah,
well-acted movie, but you're like, oh, okay, now what?
Now I want more.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
specifically of this character playing this villain.
Yeah, but you don't get it.
No.
And you're never going to.
Yeah. Which is a huge bummer, but I do think that it's good that it is set apart from the other films, because it is a better film than the more recent DC movies that we've been seeing. So I really hope that people who've been disappointed by past DC movies will watch this movie, because it really deserves a lot of attention and
sure. But then they'll watch this one and then expect the next one to be good, which is not going to be.
Right. That's true. You do bring up a great point.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a thought and I completely forgot it. So why don't we go into rating the movie unless I think of my thought that I was going to be thinking of.
Were we going to talk about maybe casual...
Oh, casual viewers?
Casual viewers of the Joker villain and how they might feel about this movie.
What do you think? Who is this movie recommended for? People that are really into DC comic books or the Joker are gonna see this movie already.
Absolutely, they should.
Casual fans, you know what I mean?
Casual fan. I think casual
people that know of the Joker as a Batman villain in passing, like, oh, the Joker, oh yeah, that's the clown that's Batman's villain.
I think they would enjoy this movie.
You think they would enjoy it?
Yeah. I really do. I think that anybody who is either a fan of the Batman universe or the DC universe in general, even casual fans, I think that they would really enjoy this movie.
I remember what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
This movie doesn't have to be a Joker movie.
Oh, right.
This movie, if you stop calling him Joker, if you get rid of all the references to Gotham, this is a clown in the 1970s with mental health problems. And it could be named Mental Health Problem Clown, the movie.
Right, because he doesn't do... That's the thing about this movie. It is so different from the other DC movies and any other comic book movies or villain origin stories in that it is much more intellectual than physical. It's much more about emotion and mental state, as opposed to lots of fights and lots of explosions and all of those actiony type of aesthetics that we see in movies. And I think that it being more intellectual, I think, helps it kind of make that a universal kind of story, because he doesn't do anything that's superhuman in the movie.
Well, he never does anything superhuman because he doesn't have any powers.
Well, right, but I mean, it's very...
Nobody does anything superhuman.
Right, but it's very organic. Like, it could just be just a regular Joe with mental problems, and it could really be anybody's story. And I was so heartbroken for him, and I just had so much sympathy and empathy for his character. It was very...
Sure.
Some of the scenes were just so heartbreaking, and there was one scene that kind of actually brought tears to my eyes.
Well, we're not going to talk about it, so let's skip past it.
Yeah.
Rate the movie.
I'm going to give it 5 out of 5.
You're going to give it 5
That's
out of 5
my rating.
stars?
I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. Outstanding performances, strong lead actors, strong supporting cast. Joaquin Phoenix was absolutely incredible as Joker.
Gonna give it 4 out of 5. A movie I enjoyed, but it just left me 85% fulfilled.
Because you want more.
I want more.
You want more. Yeah.
But I mean, it was entertaining. It looked great. The acting was great. And, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, this Joker is never going to be... It has to stand alone. He's not going to be a villain to Batman. Batman just go punch him in the face and he dies. Right?
Right.
He's too human.
He's he's just a normal human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
He doesn't have like a gun, boxing glove gun or anything.
Right. Well, I think that's why I give it 5 out of 5 is because I've made my peace with it that this is my only experience with this actor playing this character.
And it's only ever going to be.
And I've made my peace with that. And so as a standalone movie, I have to give it, 5 out of 5. But I understand what you're saying. Definitely.
I respect your opinion. Kind of. Anyways, well, we got
Thanks for that.
Joker. 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. Oh, who would you recommend it to? Did we say that already?
We kind of touched on it. I would say, like anybody, if you like movies, if you like comic books,
People that
if
like
you're a casual
movies
fan,
is the recommendation.
I mean, seriously, it's so good.
I'll give it a recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you hate blood and violence, don't go see it because it gets in there.
Yeah, they do get in there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't superfluous.
A couple of scenes are pretty graphic.
Yeah, graphic, but not superfluous. Not just violent to just be violent.
I think they were a little more violent than they needed to be just so that they could be. Does that make sense? No, it absolutely does not.
Well, for me, it added to the experience of watching the movie. To me, it didn't detract from the film at all.
Okay.
I felt like it needed to be there.
Okay.
They had to do it like that. Okay.
If you say so.
Okay. So 5 out of 5 and 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Yep. That's our review.
That's it. Go ahead and follow the show on Twitter at thewhatelseshow. Go ahead and send us an email at thewhatelseshow@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram at thewhatelseshow and like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.